So we were starting to talk about this for a spell. New Mutants is going to be coming out, I believe, in 2021 now. And there's been a big rumor mill that it's supposed to drop. And there's a teaser, another teaser I thought that dropped for it to be hitting Disney Plus in September. But come to find out, according to the director and some other contractual stuff, Disney cannot legally allow it to stream on Disney Plus, nor can they legally not allow it outside of theaters. Due to let me see if I can pull up the details for it. This is one of the strangest contractual situations I've seen in a while.
Yeah, so what does it just fuck off? Like I don't
It's
understand
getting
where
really
that leaves it.
It got pushed to 2021 again. So
how many times has it been delayed?
But
I want to say
back?
4
several times.
Yeah, this is like the 4th or 5th time. I want to say it's the 5th time, but it might be the 4th.
Well, what's it going to release on is my question.
Well, right, and I think that's
theaters.
what's up for debate because, but like, here's the thing though. Okay, there was a TV spot leak that clearly said it was coming to Disney Plus in September. Okay, and nobody's talking about that.
Right, and see if you can find that. Make sure that's legit.
Do you mean the video?
Yeah. So apparently,
was that real?
There was a TV spot.
Right, I thought that was fake though.
Let me look that up real quick.
Yeah.
Look that up.
While you look that up.
Do a fact check.
If it's fake, then I recant my statement, but I'm pretty sure from what I've seen, I mean, it looked pretty legitimate.
Yeah, so Boone he spoke with Collider and sat down that they're contractually obligated to put New Mutants into movie theaters before releasing it on other platforms. He said with most movies you sign contracts that guarantee a theatrical release, so it needs to open to ever go digital in the first place. We just too would like to see people to see it in the theater, but it needs to obviously be at the right time when it's safe to go back. So part of the problem is that because it was set to open in 2017, HBO had a deal predating Disney's purchase of 20th Century Fox that granted exclusive first streaming rights to all Fox movies for the next 2 years. So if Disney did push the New Mutants onto streaming, it would have to be through HBO Max. And
what?
Yeah, because of that pre-existing deal that HBO had with Fox, which I think is why if you go to Fox, you can still find a couple Fantastic Four movies.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Because I saw them on there last week. Yeah, I saw Fantastic Four and
X-Men.
X-Men
on there now too.
So what I was telling Luke is
super weird.
If that trailer dropped, it might be a co-streaming deal or agreement they made with HBO. That it's like you get it on Max as contractually agreed with, but we also get to launch it on Disney Plus. I'm not sure because you know how games will do that. You'll see a trailer at one thing, but they won't like say that it's for another console. They'll like just stealth drop it, like Cuphead dropped recently on PS4. It stealth dropped and didn't say anything. So that may be the case.
So I do have an update.
That's what I. Okay. Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So
let other Luke talk.
So okay, there's a mixed response here because a lot of websites are claiming that Disney calls New Mutants trailer TV spot a fake, but that's not the whole story. And if you go down here, let me see. There's some, I don't know, there's some kickback on that because apparently the trailer didn't leak in North America. It actually leaked in Australia. And according to this article here, it couldn't have been fake for very specific reasons. There's just certain things that fake trailers can't pull off, and apparently this TV spot that leaked in Australia would be one that would fall under that category of cannot be fake. So there's some pushback on that. So I don't know. It's one of those things. Disney's calling it fake, but then again, they could just be saying that, you know, hey, it's fake, and then quietly had Australia take it down. Yeah. You know, who knows? So I'm actually going to leave this one undecided. I'm not going to say that that's legit or not. Maybe it's legit. Maybe it's not.
Well, because like, I think the one thing that was kind of weird to me, wasn't it like that TV spot, you know, the leaked one, like it had new footage?
It had footage.
I believe so.
It had footage, and certain certain things that were very specific to Australia that just couldn't, like someone in North America really just wouldn't, like your average North American just wouldn't know about. You know, if it was, if it was a fake from somebody here in North America.
That is weird.
Okay.
It was a very specific leak in Australia, targeted at a specific demographic in a specific, semi-specific location or a certain region of Australia. Is what the consensus is here. So maybe somebody said here in a forum, maybe it's possible that an Australian audience could be getting it in to Disney Plus. Maybe there's some international loopholes that we haven't considered yet. Maybe there are some loopholes that we haven't considered.
This is all just super weird to me. Isn't the X-Men cartoon on Disney Plus?
Yes.
What the fuck?
So are the newer X-Men movies. X-Men Apocalypse and Days of Future Past are on there now. Oh, yeah, and but Dark Phoenix, I think they're
right. I probably.
Poor First Class. It's just not going to make it on there.
Yeah, it's
or Logan.
So looking at more of the details around this too, it also says that there's a portion of the Disney Fox deal guaranteeing any Fox movie that was complete or in post-production at the time of the purchase would be released in theaters. So at the time, it seemed like a simple guarantee that Disney would be able to put these movies on a shelf somewhere and forget about them. But due to the nature of the pandemic, it made some additional complications. So yeah, New Mutants has to have one of the strangest release stories I may have ever, God is doing everything in his power to make sure nobody sees this movie. I don't know what Josh Boone did with this film to make the universe conspire against him for damn near 4 years.
You know what this reminds me a lot of?
They filmed this movie 3 years ago.
They filmed it. It was supposed to be released back in 2018,
I think, originally, right?
It filmed in 2017, so it was supposed to be released in April 2018.
Yep. My God.
Now it is scheduled to be released August 28th, 2020.
But the
2020 or 2021?
No, 2020. But the pandemic has screwed everything up.
Yeah,
because
it's probably not going to hit that.
I watched that Comic-Con panel, and basically Boone was like, because they did this whole thing where they did a raffle, basically, where you can go see New Mutants for free at your local movie theater. And they even joked about how, but you got to distance and wear a mask or whatever. But hey, America's kind of on fire right now and everything's shut down. So
yeah,
movie theaters aren't coming back in 2020. So I don't know where he got that from. Why would he say that?
This is super fucking weird.
It's so weird, dude.
It's been pushed 6 times. It was originally set to be released April 13th, 2018. It got delayed to February 22nd, 2019 because of Deadpool 2. Then
we got a teaser. Guys, think about it. We got a teaser for this movie in 2017.
Yeah.
We had a teaser trailer for it.
How often do we get trailers where the movie just doesn't come out?
Not very often anymore.
Not often. Yeah.
Yeah, this is an outlier for sure.
This is one of the weirdest release things ever, and yeah, it can't be released on either Disney Plus or Hulu due to the theatrical release contractual agreement. So if it was to go on a streaming service, it would have to be HBO. But also, due to the signing, it has to be released in a theater first, regardless.
But again, was it something that Disney agreed upon during the Fox buyout? Because from my understanding, if you buy a company, okay, and it comes under your house, any other contracts that Fox would have had with any other studios or any other corporations would be severed.
That was probably part of the negotiation, as they still had to maintain Fox's old contracts. The thing is, no one sees a pandemic coming.